Well, good morning. I hope everyone is waking up with some cookies still left over from last night. Merry Christmas yesterday if you didn't see our Facebook message. But welcome to today's show. We actually have Melanie Palmer here with us.
Hello, everybody.
She's
Merry
filling
Christmas.
in. Chris Berg got the whole week off. I don't know how he got that, but
he's just out of here.
He's
just going to forget about us.
Bye, guys. But that's okay because we're still going to have fun. So coming up on today's show, we're going to be talking about how to get the best bang for your buck in 2018. You got to start saving money.
Exactly. And if you're looking to find your dream wedding dress, we'll be showing you some off right here today. And plus how you can ring in the new year with dancing and powwows. But first off, I know everyone's probably feeling it, talking about it, this cold weather.
Oh my gosh, feel my hands right now. And I've been in studio all day.
Exactly, and it's freezing. So Lisa, is it going to get any better or is it just going to get worse?
I don't know how to answer that.
She says,
well, I'll break it to you here. We have some cold weather sticking around through the rest of the year. So we're going to be dealing with some chilly conditions at temperatures that are well below average for late December and early January. We're under a wind chill warning, as you see on the map there. The entire state of North Dakota under a wind chill warning, and that stretches over into Minnesota too, with an advisory a little farther south. So all of us stuck in this Arctic air, and we're looking at temperatures that are 16 below in Fargo and Grand Forks, also at that number. It's 24 below in Foster, and our lowest number is Baudette at 25 below right now. And those are your air temperatures. Now looking at what it feels like when you factor in the wind chill, and there are several places reporting wind chills that are 40 below. It's 35 below in Fargo and a wind chill of 36 below in Grand Forks. So a morning once again to make sure you are taking this cold weather seriously and bundling up and being ready for anything that you might find on the road. Say if you're hitting the road today to head home from your Christmas destinations, you're going to be running into this colder air. So be ready for that. Wind speeds are out of the west and up to 16 or actually 18 miles per hour in Oaks, 17 in Cooperstown. It's our western viewers that are seeing a little bit more of a wind, and not much to show you on the radar here in the valley, stretching our view to the U.S. if you're going to be flying or driving today. Most areas up around our region looking quiet, just plain cold, and then some snow showers down in Kansas and some rain down along the Gulf Coast there, but the rest of us looking pretty quiet here for today. Our hour-by-hour planner is just going to feature cold temperatures. We'll have some sunshine, maybe a little bit of some of those clouds that kind of filter out that sun just a little in the east, and highs that are going to be in the teens to some single digits below zero today. The wind not too strong. That's the good news, but it is enough that we do have a wind chill throughout the daytime hours, and we'll expect to have some cold temperatures again tonight once that sun sets. So back down to some 20s below even before midnight tonight up north. Checking out one of our cold weather features that we see this time of year, sundogs. This was taken yesterday, a Christmas sundog or two there near Thompson, and thank you, Shannon, for sharing that with us. The whole halo many of us saw in the sky yesterday, and probably more of that going on out there this morning. Our 7-day planner, here we go. We've got a little warm up midweek. Thursday we get to 7. That's our warmest temperature this week with some snow chances Thursday. And then another blast of some polar air coming in for Saturday and Sunday, and it could even be colder than what we've got going on right now. So your New Year's Eve is going to be just chilly, and New Year's Day still cold, but maybe a little sign of improvement. We're not as bad on the first day of 2018. Let's hope that trend continues in the extended
Negative
planner.
29.
I know.
You know, I just moved here a couple months ago, and I thought that those were myths that it'd get that cold, but it's not.
No,
it's real.
It's freezing.
Very real, and you will feel it. You already are, of course, here today.
It's sad when Thursday is going to be a high of 7, and you're like,
yes, our heat wave.
Above zero, we made it.
Just goes to show it's all relative, you know. 30s sound really awesome right now, but if we had that in August, we would be complaining. It's funny how that works.
Chris just complains anyway.
He always wants it hot all the time.
Unless it's July and it's like 102 degrees, Chris is going to complain. That's okay. We still like him anyway.
It's fun to tease him about it.
Thank you, Lisa.
Thanks, Lisa.
Okay, so tell me about your Christmas, because you're not from here, so let's introduce people. This is Melanie Palmer.
Yes, hi. Well, I actually am originally from the Twin Cities area, so kind of close to you, but I've been living in Michigan the past couple of years, so I was able to spend it here with my fiance, and next weekend I'll be actually celebrating with my family. We're going to do a joint New Year's Eve Christmas huge celebration. So how about you? I guess you had a couple
well,
Christmases.
So this is your fiance,
oh,
right?
yes, I didn't see him up there. This is my fiance, Andy.
And he was very nice. I've only met him one time. We went to a Fargo Forest hockey game and had a blast together.
We did.
Hopefully there will be more hangout times.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I wanted to point out that you have a tree, so good job. Because
Yes.
I don't even have a tree this year.
Why not?
Oh,
Why didn't you get it? You love Christmas.
Because I do love Christmas. But here's the thing, is each year I've been like, oh, I don't want to buy a tree because it's kind of expensive. So I'm going to wait till after Christmas. And then after Christmas, we forget. So this year it's on my agenda for this week. I'm like, I'm getting a Christmas tree this week.
Wait, but why this week, though? It's so
Because
late.
it's going to be on sale.
Yeah, but it's Christmas is over.
I know, but then I'll have it for next year.
Oh, a fake one.
I'm thinking about, yes. Oh, no,
okay.
not real ones. Is this real?
Yeah, that's a real one.
Oh, well, you
Yeah.
fancy pants.
Yeah. I mean, it's a smaller one, but
I
I'm
still
okay with
liked
it.
it. I liked
Thank you.
And I love that you put an angel on top. That's really cute.
oh, yeah. Here's a close-up of my beautiful tree. So we're
Paper, scraps of wrapping paper,
Okay.
tape, ribbons, bows. And then because we just got back, so we went down to Minneapolis.
Okay.
And because we got back, I just kind of threw gifts that we carried upstairs, like all next to that.
the
So right
corner?
now, I should have taken a picture.
Yeah, I
It-
want to see what this looks like.
It's a pretty big disaster right now in our living room. It looks like Christmas threw up and
Yeah.
kind of spread across our living room. But so we were lucky enough. We did get to go home. Jaron and I went down to Minneapolis for the
Oh, that's
weekend.
nice.
So we got to celebrate with my family. There's my nephew.
Oh,
The
what a
one I was showing
cutie.
Melanie his dance
It
moves
was so cute.
before we came on.
How old is he?
So he's almost 2. So he has one more month to go, and then he'll be 2. And
Look at
then
his cute little pajamas.
I know, and he had these cute little pajamas, and he did really good at Christmas, and he absolutely loved all of his gifts. It was almost like he unwrapped and started, like he needed to play with it in that second, which is good, because
yeah,
you love
that's
it when
great.
people love Christmas
Yeah,
gifts.
you can see him playing with it right away.
And another really good thing is my, so there's my 2 sisters, Nikki and Colleen.
You guys
and
look a lot alike.
We all
Did you
ended
hear
up
that?
wearing, yes, and we all ended up wearing like the same color, which we did
See
not
that?
plan.
Yeah.
That was not planned.
You're all just kind of blending in.
But that happens when you have siblings and you guys all have the same style. Sometimes, like my sister and my mom both bought the same shirt by accident
Really?
together. Like not when they
Yeah.
were with each other.
They just happen to have the
Yes.
same shirt.
Yeah, but it was funny.
Yeah,
so
you
we
guys are
had,
definitely matching.
yeah, we had to take a sister picture together. And then my grandma got to come up from Florida. And so
Oh, that's
she got
really
to celebrate
nice.
with us. And she is 93 years old. And
Oh,
she's
my
like
goodness.
kicking butt.
Yeah.
And so she even had
Oh, look
bought
at
a
you
new
guys.
Christmas sweater. And I just can't
Oh, she
imagine
looks so
93
pretty.
Christmases. Like that's a celebration in itself.
That's a lot of Christmases. I mean, can you imagine?
So it was really nice. And then we came
Oh,
up here and
good.
spent the rest of the Christmas day with Jaron's family up in Moorhead. But you know you love Christmas presents because I'm wearing half of my Christmas presents
Oh,
today.
good.
I got a new skirt. I got
That's
a
very
a new top
Yeah.
that looks really cute and new earrings. And so
Oh.
my mom was just, when I'd opened a whole bunch of things, I was like, oh, I can't wait to try all these on.
Yeah.
I almost wanted to strip down in the living room, but I
And
didn't.
just put them on right there.
I resisted.
Well, I saw that. It looked like your parents had a Christmas tree.
Yes. Oh, they have, yeah. They have the same artificial tree that's been in our house for forever, since I can
Yeah.
remember, where the top's still a little bit, the top's broken a little bit, and then it's been repaired, and then it's broken and been repaired.
Okay.
So maybe they could invest in a new Christmas tree too.
Yeah.
I don't
when
want,
it's on sale, maybe they could do it when you get
but
yours.
that's what I'm saying is that's why I didn't want to buy one before Christmas, because I was like, I'm not going to pay twice the price that I could pay
When you
after
could just
Christmas.
wait.
Yeah.
I mean, that's true. My parents are the same. They've had the same tree for a long time.
Artificial.
Which we love, yes.
Yeah.
But, you know,
It's ready to
you
almost
can
be
kind
updated.
of tell it's been
They do a really
used.
good job, because I was looking at some different ones when we were out Christmas shopping, and I was like, oh, I'm going to keep an eye on what price this is.
Yeah.
And now they have ones, I know there's lots of different branches and stuff that they have for them.
Oh, yes,
But
all
now they have
different
some that
kinds.
have like mixed branches in there. So you have majority of like one, but then they stick other ones in there. Do you know what I'm saying?
I like that.
Like really
Kinda.
fluffy branches.
Yeah, so it gets kind of
few in
creative
there.
then.
So then it looks a little bit fuller, and it looks a little bit more like a real
Oh.
tree. So if you're not the best decorator
That's kind of
sometimes.
cool. I like that. And you
Yeah.
know what? Also, I heard people get like those tree scented sticks you can put in the
Yes.
fake ones. So then it's like, smells like a real tree.
I don't always love, because I think that's one of the other problems why I won't get a real tree is because I'm allergic to them, probably.
Oh.
Because whenever I'm in a
Probably.
house with real Christmas trees, it just gets to be a little too much. So
Okay.
sometimes the real pine scent gets to be too much. But there is of the a candle brand named Thyme,
Okay.
Thyme, Thyme, and they
Okay,
have
like
a scent called Fraser Fir.
Oh, I bet it smells good.
It smells like Christmas, and it just melts your heart.
That's one of my favorite scents. And that's I never had a real tree growing up.
Yeah.
But that's why I kind of wanted one. I was like, I want that smell.
Yeah.
And my living room it smells so
good. But now when you have candles to do it, it's like you could kind of...
That's true.
Middle of July, you just start sniffing your Christmas candles.
And then you can get in the Christmas spirit and celebrate Christmas in July.
Hey, speaking of good presents, too, I have a really good present that I got.
Okay.
Ed Sheeran tickets.
Oh my gosh, I am so jealous.
Yes, so my
He's gonna be here next year.
In-laws, got tickets. They went on sale back in like September, and he's not gonna be here until October of 2018. And my mother-in-law is a huge Ed Sheeran fan, and she already was like, we're investing in tickets. And so they gifted
so jealous.
Jaron and I tickets to go with them to the Ed Sheeran concert. So I'm super excited because I think he's gonna have a really great performance.
Oh, I think he will. I've heard he's so good live, and he's so talented, and
whenever we
so much fun.
We have like really big people come to the Fargo Dome, I'm always like, should I go, should I not? And I always end up not going and then regretting it after I hear people talk about the shows.
Yeah.
So I'm glad that I don't have to do that this time. I don't have to be in that regret, like, I should have
gone.
I should have just bought the tickets and gone, because that's with Justin Timberlake. He's probably my biggest regret. He was up here.
Oh, and you didn't go?
No, and then Bruno Mars.
Oh, I love Bruno Mars.
And then Taylor Swift. Like, there was a whole bunch of them that I was like, I should have just invested and gone. Who would be your, if they came up to Fargo, you'd be like, that's it, we're buying tickets?
Well, I saw Bruno Mars in the Twin Cities, and it was incredible. So I would love to see him again, just because, you know, he's gotten bigger and better and everything. But I think maybe Lady Gaga.
Ooh,
or even someone like more classic, like Bob Dylan. Like, anywhere I'd be. If Bob Dylan came in a heartbeat, I would be there. I would spend infinity money.
Lady Gaga would have some really cool costumes and like effects and stuff. I mean, we saw the Super Bowl halftime show, which I'm excited.
She was, like, flying.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what Justin Timberlake's gonna do.
And it's here, or not here, but
it's
close to here.
We're gonna call it here just because we're almost close enough.
Exactly.
I'm so excited, and we're doing some coverage down there. I don't know how big of a secret it is, but there will be some coverage from some Valley News Live people down there.
And you'll be there.
And my dad was like, so, are you bringing me to the game?
Yeah. I'm sure like distant cousins are like, so are you bringing me to the game too?
That's not the way it works. But in the summertime, I did a story with the twins, and they were nice enough where they let my parents come tag along so they could see how, you know, how my job goes and how it works. And then they got a tour of, you know, Target Field, and they got to see, you know,
that's awesome.
Some of the underground stuff. And so my dad was like, well, you did it with the twins. Why can't you do it with the Super Bowl game?
You know.
And then my brother-in-law was like, oh, and I'll come with too. And then Jaron jumped on board. So everyone was like, oh, hi.
Yeah.
Hi, friend.
Are we coming too?
We're going to be nice to you until the end of February.
Yeah, until the Super Bowl is over.
Until the end of the Super Bowl.
That's going to be so exciting. That's going to be crazy in the
I think it will be.
Traffic.
Yeah, and that's the one thing is I think my parents are going to try to avoid most of downtown until after the Super Bowl, because there's those 10 days of parties around the Super Bowl
too. Well, also I heard, you know, like apartments kind of close around, they're like telling people not to allow, you know, kind of Airbnb services.
Oh, yeah.
They're kind of frowning upon it. Because you know, people can charge a lot, and I'm sure they could. I told my parents.
I was going to say, that'd be like a way to make bank.
Right? My parents live just south of there, about 15 minutes. I'm like, rent out my room. Like, go ahead. And for these people going to the Super Bowl, like, you can make so much money off of that.
I guess they'd be worried about who's coming to the game. Are they going to pay you or not?
Yes. Yeah, I mean, that's understandable with the whole Airbnb thing, but
I'd say
seems like a good way to make some money.
I'd say you still might want to kind of like look into it. I trust Airbnb. I'd still look into it. If I had an apartment downtown Minneapolis, my sister has one. Maybe I'll convince her. She could come up.
That would be perfect.
And take my room, and then we'll split the cost for her apartment in Minneapolis.
That's a great idea.
Split the profits clean.
Then everyone's making some money. Yeah. Well, that's a great idea.
We have a lot to get to on today's show because
we do.
I see wedding dresses out of the corner of my eye that I'm super excited for.
Super excited to see those. But coming up on a little bit on today's show, Hannah Sorensen is here to give us some money-saving tips for the new year.